I think over the past few seasons it's been consistency. We've lost a few games to teams below us, and then we've challenged the teams above us, so we need to get that out of our games, and hopefully we can get that out this season and have a good season.
So it's perhaps not you kind of raising your game against some of the big guns, but perhaps falling down against some of the lesser teams, is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's it, and I think we couldn't put our finger on it last year why that was happening. But like I say, hopefully we'll put that behind us. It's a new season now, new bunch of players, and hopefully we can be more consistent and put in good performances week in, week out.
Obviously for me, myself, it's been a new team, new environment, new coaches and that, so it's all going well, and we've done everything to prepare well for our first game tomorrow against KR. Have
you enjoyed it, the whole settling in thing?
Yeah, no, it's been good. It's been easy. My wife and son's happy at home. Training facilities are good. So everything's on par with what's in the NRL. So I couldn't be happier.
How much do you know about Super League? Guys, are going to be pretty much jumping in at the deep end and learning as you go?
We get a couple of games that we do back home in New Zealand. We get the games over there, so definitely always watching when we can. Especially knowing some of the guys who are playing over here too, just keep an eye on them. So definitely watch the games and that, and just looking forward to actually getting a feel for it out on the pitch.
I'm not quite sure how much Super League you've watched in recent seasons, but from what you've seen on an internal point of view, how far do you think Hull FC can go this year?
Yeah, I know it's a hard question. I suppose this time of year everyone thinks they're going to go all the way, but yeah, you don't really know till you get started. All we can do is set goals for the first sort of month, 6 weeks, and that's to get in there and just play well. Performances are more important than anything, I think, and that's what we've trained for. So hopefully we can reproduce that when we get on the field.
And obviously this place, the KC, has been a bit of a fortress, when you've played at home in seasons gone by. How important is it that it becomes so once again this season?
Yeah, definitely. So that's a massive factor. I mean, coming from another club, when you come up to Hull, the sort of places you come into, it's a great stadium, great atmosphere, but quite hostile, and I think we've got to use that to our advantage.
Yeah, we've got a new squad, new coach. Pretty looking forward to it, Truth. I think this training's gone real well. We had a good training camp in Tenerife, and might take us a few games in the season to get everything full flowing, but I think how we've all trained and how we've clicked, it should be a lot better than last year.
You mentioned how you clicked there. It's always a difficult time for the new players settling in, but it can also be a tough time for some of the more established players who are perhaps feeling that they're placing the teams under threat. But it's healthy as well at the same time.
Yeah, it's good for coach to have a lot of players where there's always fighting for positions. So, but we're always going to be hard for us as well, because it's a new playbook what's coming as well. So we've got to learn all the calls, and obviously new coaching staff as well, and new players, new halfbacks coming in. So yeah, we've all had a lot to do, but we've worked hard at it, and hopefully we'll show it on when we come to playing.
Is that strength in depth one of the more pleasing aspects of improvement during this off-season? Do you think you've got cover when injuries set in?
You've always got to have cover. I think, as it showed a couple of years ago, they had players got injured and they struggled a lot, but we've got a lot of cover. There's a lot of good young kids who's come through as well, and they've trained real hard, and I think it's going to be tough for Pete to pick a team every week, so we're going to have to be playing well on pitch to keep his place in the squad, I think. What do you think the strongest area of improvement has been for the club during this off-season? Because obviously you've been here for a while.
I'm not sure. It's the club's improved on so many levels. With the infrastructure and the training facilities. Probably the change of training facilities has breathed probably a bit more life into everyone, and just the coaching staff as well. Different approaches to things. It's just been everything's been pretty much completely different to the last few years. So it's all been a good change.
You mentioned new players. It's almost a completely new club. From top to bottom, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and the players we've brought in are good signings, and the way it's been going in training and stuff, it's been pretty good. So everyone will come together, and hopefully we can become a strong side.
Hopefully, that you can really go places this year. With the players that have come in, the coach you've brought in, are you quite confident that you can get up there and challenge?
Yeah, definitely. We don't want to be putting targets on cups and everything. As a team, I think we need to be performing week in, week out, and then on the back of that, that's when you'll start winning trophies and challenging.
For you on a personal level, you know, there's been a lot of rumours swirling around in the off-season, but are you happy here at the KC? Are you happy playing for Hull FC?
Yeah, definitely. I've still got 2 years left. I'm happy at the club.
So you've no interest in the foreseeable future of moving anywhere else?
No, for this season and my contract, I'm happy to be here, yeah.